Welcome back into the Bettor Half Hour, my favorite segment where we bring you veterans in the sports betting space winning more than they're losing. Frequent contributor on this show as well as the Betting Exchange. You saw him crush on Bettapalooza. Our guy Sean Little back in the building. Sean, great to be with you, my friend.
Alex Monaco, of course, I appreciate you as always. Happy March Madness Thursday, man.
Happy March Madness. All right, well, let's jump ahead to Friday and look at these first round matchups in the tournament. Who are you high on? Who are you weary of on this Friday first slate?
Yeah, only Alex Monaco, only for Alex Monaco, I would talk about Friday when I'm still sweating Thursday. But I am looking at Chattanooga, Illinois. I like Illinois -7 in this spot. I think they're going to be angry. They've been up and down all year. They lost early in the Big Ten tournament, but during the regular season they were tied for second place. I think inside with Kobe Coburn, they're just going to be too much. This is a step up in class for Chattanooga. They played their best game all year is against Murray State, and they lost that game by 11 points. I think this is going to be too much. They're too big inside Illinois. They have veterans at the guard place like Trent Frazier. I think this is a good spot for Illinois with a bad taste in their mouth coming off a loss last year against in-state rival Loyola Chicago. I think they come out focused, and they've been up and down, but I think they lock in to start the tournament.
I love that. All right, let's talk about a futures perspective in this tournament. Is there a team that you really like, maybe a favorite, one seed, or do you see a value play as there's about 5 to 10 teams that can run the table here this particular tourney?
Yeah, and if you've been paying attention, the big money bettors that are taking futures have been spreading it around. You're right, Monaco. There are a lot of guys that can push it the distance and actually win the title this year. I am looking for a favorite. This is a very popular choice, but I think Gonzaga has it a very good chance of actually turning the corner and winning the title this year. They're so deep, elite experience, elite coaching. They have guys. The thing about Gonzaga this year is they're so deep with Chet Holmgren, Drew Timme, Jay Straw, Julian Strother, my guy. They're so deep that if one of those guys doesn't have it going on the offensive end, that they can go elsewhere and even go to the bench. I like Gonzaga to push it. And for a dark horse, you could say, I think Tennessee has been super locked in. They've won 7 straight. They won 12 of their last 13. They won the SEC tournament. They have a lot of big wins. Listen to some of these wins. Auburn, Kentucky, Arkansas twice in the last month. Tennessee's been playing really, really good ball. So they have 5 guys averaging over 8 points as well, so they're well-rounded. Similar to Gonzaga, if they have one guy that's not pulling their weight, they can look to other guys. Instead of some of these smaller schools where that one guy, their one guy, doesn't have it rolling, they're in trouble.
And I know you just gave me a non-1 seed with Tennessee as a 3 seed, but is there any other non-1 seed, maybe a 2 seed that you do like in this tournament you would recommend potentially firing on to get to the Final Four or even win the whole thing?
Yeah, Texas Tech is also another squad that's really, really good. There's a couple, like you said, going into the segment. Kentucky's really good. Texas Tech's really good. I also like Purdue. They seem to go up and down as well, but they're in a tough loaded conference that the Big Ten is in. Jaden Ivey is a real, real pro at the guard position. He can take over games. He could do things that need to be done when you get to that Elite Eight Final Four stage. Look out for Purdue as well.
All right, you got any best bets for us for Friday?
Yeah, I'm looking at Illinois, Wisconsin, moneyline parlay. It's depending on where you're at, it's like -145, 150. And I also really like Purdue, Yale over 144. I've actually watched quite a few ball games from Yale, and the offense that they run is really fast-paced. They get a lot of really good shots. So I like that over in that. And like I just said, Jaden Ivey and those guys at Purdue push the ball, play really clean basketball under Painter. So I like Purdue over 144 in the Yale game.
All right, let's switch beats here and talk a little NFL. Got to get your take, throw in mine as well. Which team has more momentum on this re-sign / coming out of retirement? Brady coming out of Del Boca Vista Phase 4 or Aaron Rodgers with the Packers?
Yeah, I think the bigger impact down the road is Brady because The Packers during the year are going to have such an easy slate with the Bears, the Lions, and the Vikings. So I think down the road when it comes to the playoffs and pushing for the actual NFC representative in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl, excuse me, I think Brady coming back to Tampa is the biggest flip there instead of Rodgers coming back. I thought Rodgers was going to leave, and me and you talked about it. I thought he was going to go to somewhere like Denver, like Russell Wilson did. I think a lot of people expected Rodgers to come back, so I think the bigger change and bigger impact is Brady coming back. The GOAT coming back to Tampa is massive.
Well, let me just ask you this, food for thought. Brady loses both guards. I know that they go out and get Shaq Mason, but this Rodgers momentum here, back-to-back MVPs, as you alluded to, cupcake division, if they can bring everyone back, make Devontae happy, how is this team not going to finally win a second Super Bowl under Rodgers?
Yeah, I think we've been saying that for a couple of years now, right? How are they not winning these games? Now, there was part of it was like, hey, we just got to get to Lambeau. We can't be going out to the same plan. Then we get to Lambeau this year, and they cough it up. So I don't know, man. You would think that would be the case because they're going to cruise during the regular season, have a very easy ride to a top 1 or 2, 3 seed in the NFC. They have the talent. It's a couple different things. I'm interested to see how they work out the cap, man. What happens with Devontae Adams is going to be interesting. I thought it was funny that Rodgers was like, hey, that figure that I was going to sign for is not true, 153, and he signed for like $2 million less. So we'll see what happens with Devontae and the rest of those guys.
All right, let's get you out of here with this. True or false, with the addition of Russell Wilson to the Broncos, they win the AFC West?
I'm going to go false. I think the Chargers are just primed to go. Obviously, we have Mahomes, and that'd be an easy pick, but I like the Chargers. I like what they added in Khalil. And Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now. He could be a top 3 at the end of the year.
Sean, you know where I'm from. I'm from San Diego. We don't ever come through when we need to come through. It's the Broncos, and I am selling my sports betting soul when I say that. Thank you for stopping by, Sean, as always. Don't go anywhere. We're going around the world here this weekend in sports on the Bettor Half Hour.